olden days, a glimpse of stalking was looked on as something shocking, but now God knows anything goes. Good authors too, who once knew better words, now only use four-letter words, writing prose.
I was struck when I reread it how uplifting and joyous this material is. It's silver champagne and fun, and the time that it was written, 1934, and done was very much similar to what we're going through here. Economic times were terrible. The country was not in a good place, and people really need this kind of joyous experience.
Once I was headed for hell. Once I was headed for hell. And when I got to Satan's door, I heard you blowing on your horn once more. So I said, Satan, farewell.
In every actress's career, you know, there's a point where you have to stop playing the ingenue and you start to graduate into other roles, and it was definitely a conscious decision. The idea of being able to play a woman who, as opposed to someone fresh off the boat or a princess in a tower, was definitely one of the things that really drew me to doing this show.
You're the Nile, you're the Tower of Pisa, you're the smile on the Mona Lisa. I'm a worthless check, a total wreck, a flop. But if, baby, I'm the bottom, you're the top.
The piece requires a number of different talents from a number of different people in the show. What's extraordinary here is that you've got an incredible range of talents, and everybody's able to hopefully do their thing to the best of their ability.
Cole Porter's a pleasure because he's so smart, and the lyrics are infinitely more evolved and eloquent than you could ever hope to do on your own.
If you're ever down a well, ring my bell.
If you ever catch on fire, send a wire.
If you ever lose your teeth when you're out to dine, borrow mine.
What's it like to be back on the musical stage?
When something this good with such great people, it's really joyful. I thought I'd never do it again. And Kathleen Marshall called and said, "You've got to come back to Broadway in this piece. I want you to play Moonface Martin, the gangster, Public Enemy number 13." And I said, "I don't think so."
That we're bringing Joel Grey back to Broadway is just an honor and a privilege to me. I think he's extraordinary, and I think he's going to be unique and bring his own unique stamp to this part.
She called me back about 6 months later. She says, "I promise you, you're going to have a good time." And she's kept her promise so far.
It's